Relationships are an incredible journey, but like any great journey, they come with twists, turns, and unique phases. Whether you've been together for a few months or many years, the stages of a relationship can tell you a lot about where you are, where you're headed, and what you can expect next. So have you ever wondered which stage you're in? Let's break it down and find out where you stand. Stage 1, the honeymoon phase. Everything feels new and exciting. This phase is all about your first date, your first kiss, your first time holding hands. Every moment feels like a fairy tale. You're discovering new things about each other, and there's a magical chemistry that makes everything seem effortless. Do you remember how you felt when you couldn't stop smiling every time they called or texted? Those little inside jokes and the rush of excitement when they said, "I'm thinking about you." That's the honeymoon phase at its best. But remember, it's not meant to last forever, and that's okay. The fun of this phase is that it sets the foundation for everything that comes next. Stage 2, the reality check, the first signs of friction. As the honeymoon phase fades, reality hits. Those small differences that were once cute start to become irritants. You may find yourselves disagreeing more often. It's a time when the rose-colored glasses start to come off, and you start to see the person for who they really are, flaws and all. Suddenly, those little habits you thought were endearing, like leaving the toothpaste cap off, or their obsessive need to control the TV remote, become annoyances. It's important to remember that this stage is normal. Every relationship goes through it. But it's also a sign that you're starting to build something real. You're no longer seeing each other through a filter, you're seeing the full picture. Stage 3. The stability stage, learning to navigate differences. By now, you've settled into a rhythm. You understand each other's likes and dislikes, habits and routines. The tension from earlier might still linger occasionally, but it's manageable. This stage is about finding balance and compromising. You've learned how to handle disagreements without letting them turn into full-blown arguments. Think about the last time you had a disagreement. Maybe you didn't agree on something minor, like which movie to watch or how to spend a weekend, but instead of fighting, you talked it out. That's stability, being able to face challenges together without letting them shake the foundation. At this point, you're starting to build a deeper emotional connection, and it feels comforting. Stage 4, the commitment stage, deepening trust and responsibility. At this point, you're no longer just dating for fun. You're dating for the future. This is the stage where trust reaches new levels. You're both emotionally invested in each other, and that bond starts to feel more like a partnership. You're no longer focused on just me and you, it's us. You've started talking about big plans, whether it's about living together, getting engaged, buying a house, or even taking a trip across the world. This is when you start planning your lives together. Trust is the backbone of this stage. If it's not there, you'll feel uncertain. But once you have it, you know you can rely on each other no matter what. Stage 5, the crisis stage, facing life's challenges together. This is the real test of your relationship. Every couple faces challenges, whether it's external pressures like work stress, family dynamics, health issues, or internal struggles like growing apart or feeling unappreciated. The crisis stage can be painful, but it's also the most transformative. Relatable moment, think about the times when life threw curveballs at you. Maybe you faced a job loss, an illness, or even a family crisis. How did your partner respond? Did they stand by you, support you, and reassure you that everything would be okay? This stage can be a make or break moment. The best relationships emerge from this stage stronger and more connected than ever because they've faced the storm together. Stage 6, the lasting love stage, a deep, unshakable connection. Here's where the magic lies, not in the explosive highs of the honeymoon phase, but in the deep, steady connection that has stood the test of time. You know each other so well now that you don't need to say everything out loud. A look, a touch, or a smile speaks volumes. There's an understanding that goes beyond words. Have you ever sat in silence with your partner, not needing to fill the air with conversation, just enjoying each other's presence? That's the beauty of this stage. It's the comfort in knowing you can share the ups and downs of life and come out stronger every time. Passion may still be there, but it's deeper, richer, and more meaningful. You've been through it all, and the love that remains is a love that has been tested and proven over time. The importance of communication at every stage. No matter which stage you're in, one thing is clear: communication is key. At the beginning, it's easy to talk endlessly about everything and anything, but as time goes on, it's easy to let communication slip. Whether you're in the honeymoon phase or the lasting love stage, taking the time to listen to each other, understand each other's needs, and express yourself openly will ensure that your relationship continues to thrive. Think about how much more secure you feel when your partner listens to you, really listens, and shows that they care. A simple "How was your day?" or "I'm here if you need to talk" can make all the difference. The deeper your communication, the deeper your connection. So, which stage are you in right now? Is your relationship still in the exciting honeymoon phase, or have you crossed into deeper waters of commitment and understanding? Whether you're just beginning or you've been through the ups and downs, each stage is important and beautiful in its own way. Remember, relationships evolve, and as long as you keep putting in the effort, learning, growing, and communicating, you'll continue to build a stronger, more lasting bond. Don't be afraid to face challenges. They're an opportunity to grow closer. Every stage of your relationship is a step towards something deeper, and ultimately, it's about walking that path together.